Hey, what's going on, Donkey Kong and Spawn and Grey Poupon? Hope you had some honey walnut prawns while we mess with Thundertron. Hey, finally got that right. Took me forever. What's up, friends? Welcome back and welcome front to the madness. We're taking a look at the Thundertron over here. Yo, that's pretty wild, dude. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know a lot about this character, actually. I know he's from the Prime series, and he's this crazy cool looking like space pirate. And dude, check out that Mecha Robo Santa beard, dude. Is that awesome or what, dude? He has a lot of great things about him. I'm really enjoying the sculpt. There's a lot of cool gimmicks. The way it transforms is really nice. There are some like hollow bits, but I think this is all that they could really do within budget constraints, and also like to make him this particular size. And you also may notice that there's no box over here. Normally my unboxings have a box, but this guy, I had it stolen from Vietnamese toy factory. No, I'm just kidding, dude. This is actually the second review. As I'll just kind of go through the range of motion so you can kind of take a look at this stuff. This is actually my second review. And the reason why is the first one, yeah, I wasn't kind of happy with some of the stuff that I was spouting off. I wasn't really proud of it. And I must say, I'm a little concerned that I've had more and more videos as of late where I've been kind of annoyed. Not necessarily at him, but just, I don't know, whatever I have going on in the subconscious, because I can't really think of anything obvious. But yeah, I wasn't happy with how I condone myself and not condone, how I, what's the word I'm looking for? How I presented myself, basically. I'm not thinking of condone. There's another word. But yeah, I wasn't really happy with how I presented myself. And so rather than share that, I was like, you know what, dude, let's just, and I Hulk smashed the box, you know? So I was like, you know what, whatever, dude. Rather than that, let's just kind of redo this. And so here we are. And yeah, shout out to everyone out there, by the way, who's always tuning in and watching the long form videos, because only 20% of the channel does. You know that? That's pretty crazy. Or even less, I think. 15%. It's grown. 80% of the channel watches shorts. 15% watch both shorts and long form, and only 5% watch long form. Yeah, right? Crazy, crazy. And I bet you the 5% that only watch the long form, it's the older crowd, because all the younger folks are watching shorts, you know? That's what everybody consumes nowadays. But yeah, he got some really nice vibes going on. A lot of good sculpt. Like I said, the only things that I don't necessarily like are the excessive amount of hollowness that you see on him. But as I mentioned, it's probably for budget constraints and also for transformation. He has a lot of cool gimmicks. The way he transforms is nice. The little foot pops off, and then you have this kind of like little pen. That'd be cool if it was a little pen. Probably not, because it'd be ink leaking everywhere. I do like this a lot. I wish, though, however, the other one did that as well, just so you could have two pieces where you can like utilize for like bot bending and stuff. And sure, it's probably not canon in terms of how he looks, but maybe one of these days I'll be able to find an extra foot on the cheap, on the aftermarket. That would be great, just like a loose one and stuff. Oh, and there is this gimmick where it becomes like the guard. You know those swashbuckling swords, how they have a little guard up in the front? And he has one already, but this becomes like Mega Guard, Omega Guard, and he's like, yo. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. It's not super hateful. Looks all right. And I think he stands all right too, dude. Yeah, right on, man. Right on, dude. But this is interesting too. Like, if this is all fully 5 milli, like what else can you add on here? But just in kind of in terms of the perspective of bot bending, oh, I found the word. I didn't like how I conducted myself. There we go. Not condone. I'm wondering what type of bots I can use for him. I mean, immediately the colors, I think of like Lunarworks, the Ironworks and Petropolis set. But aesthetically, I feel like it doesn't really work well. Like, he seems a little bit more organic. He has a lot of like curves, whereas Ironworks is a lot of like straight geometrical lines, you know? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I won't do any bends at all. He also has some gold on him, so it makes me kind of think of or I guess this is a gold. I don't exactly know. I think it's gold. So it makes me think of kind of like Black Rorichi. Black Rorichi has a little bit more curves, so perhaps we'll do something with that. But yeah, why don't we transform him, huh? It's pretty cool, actually, how the transformation works. The legs are really interesting in that there's a lot of like turn. I hope I'm getting it right, because I don't have the instructions in front of me either. So we start by here. Let me just kind of move this stuff out of the way. You swivel the thigh so that you have the hollow bit facing the inside, and then you swivel the knee from there. And whoa, Yo, the building just shook right now. I'm pretty sure that's not an earthquake. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Then you bring this foot down, and then you bring this down, and you arch this back. And if I've done it correctly, oh, and these claws, they come forward. I believe this is what the lion foot looks like. And I'm sure we'll have to clean it up later on. But you do the same for the other side. You spin it, then you spin this, and then kind of break the mold, not mold, but the contour of that leg. Bring this all down and bend the claw back. And when you're done, I believe, it should look something like this. Okay? Yeah. Could be wrong, and we may have to adjust it in post, but I think that's how it is. And this bit lifts up. You know what I found interesting? If you lift this up, you can kind of put this over his head. It kind of looks like he has a Strawman's helmet, kind of like Lord Raiden from Mortal Kombat. I think that's kind of cool, dude. I kind of like that look, dude. But yeah, so from here, you're going to pull all of this up. And there are multiple hinges over here in the lion's face. And so you're going to want to like... Whoa, there's some geese flying outside. Birds got me. You're going to want to open all of that up. And you see how there's this little square over here? There's a little tab. And you want to make sure that that aligns like that. And there's a little lip right there. And that's going to fit like that. You hear that little cluck, the little click, right? And that's where it's going to go. Yeah. And yeah, lion tail is over here. The lion tail, by the way, is not posable and stuff. It's kind of on that, the same type of kind of gummy vinyl plastic, but whatever, it's fine, dude. It kind of looks like a goose, right? A little like a geese over here, like honk honk. All right, and then for this, you're gonna flip this up because you want to have the head of the bolt being shown. You're gonna bend these in, but you're gonna notice that there's a tab over here, so you're gonna spin the forearms 90 degrees, and then you're going to put this together. Now this is really cool. Like, check this out. You see how there's these kind of like blades that kind of stick down, and you see how there's like this empty space right there. They do a lot of interesting things with regard to exploring and utilizing that negative space, that empty space. And so now those blades are kind of sitting inside that hollow cavity. And then this is going to come, and this is going to come up. And there's tabs on the forearms, and those are going to fit in there. And then finally, you see these tiny little holes under his fists? This is going to secure, that's going to secure with those right there. And so it will be a very, very solid connection at the end. Oops, sorry about that, just hit the camera. So we got the biceps in, and the forearms in. And then now we're just going to bring that in and crunch that all together, and that's solid. And the legs are going to be like this. I don't know how I feel about the legs. I mean, they are cool, but at the same time, yeah, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Look over here where the hands are. It looks, he's like, oh my gosh. Like he heard some bad news and he's holding his hands up to the sides of his face. Like, oh my God. Dude, super bright, dude. And the autofocus is not adjusting. Sorry, let me just adjust the exposure a little bit. All right, I think that's better. Should have kept it like that, dude. Maybe it was too bright at the beginning of the video. But neither here nor there. You open up this shoulder and you kind of unfold everything. And then you want to turn this bicep. And this is pretty cool. Everything kind of accordions up in there. Yeah, it does give you a little bit of a thin lion arm, but it is what it is in the biz. And then this little 5mm peg that protrudes from the side, you're going to actually plug it into the side of the forearm. So everything kind of cinches up. That's pretty rad, dude. That's pretty rad. So it feels very secure. The area that is least secure probably is back over here, the legs. There's nothing that kind of clicks them in place. But yeah, and then again, you just push that in there. You bring this down. Looks like a little doggy playing, dude. But yeah, you bring this up as best as possible. You clean up the legs. And this. No. You plug that in there, which is a little weird, but that's fine. And there you go. There you go. There you go. What I think is a little odd is, all right, so you can straighten the legs like that, and then the claws, you can't bend the claws up any more than this. Oh, what the heck? Dude, the building just shook again, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check earthquake alerts, dude. Yo, I'm tripping out, dude. So, yeah, like I said, the claws can't come up anymore, so in order to have them be flush, it's going to be like that, and that forces him to look down, which I think is really unfortunate. And you can't really, I mean, I guess if you untab this, you can position. No, even then, and the arms are very loose if you untab them, and if you keep the paws on the ground, dude, he's forever going to be just staring down like that. And yeah, I can't say I'm too thrilled about that. And if you keep them untabbed, while it is a little bit more expressive, it's very, very loose. And so I encourage you, if you're going to keep them on a shelf or something, it's probably better to just keep those tabbed in. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong on the claws. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's no additional pieces and stuff. I wish that, one, this could go back, and that's great. But I feel like it should be longer. Like it should be longer because, see, if I do this and he's standing on his tippy toes, you can make him look straight. And I feel like that's fine. But if you follow the contour and you have him paws on the ground, he's always in this slanted position. And I don't like that, actually. Yeah, I don't like that. And then you got to get the feet all leveled and stuff. And that's great, but on a scale of 1 to 10, what do I give this guy? Probably a solid 8, 8.5. Yeah, probably a solid 8. Things could be better, things could be less hollow, but at the same time, the transformation is fun. There's some unique things going on. I believe this is a 5mm right there, but let me double check. It looks kind of big, actually. No, it's a 5. Huh. And there's so there's little things that you could probably do to add on here to probably make it look cool, make it look kind of like Voltron-esque. But yeah, that's our guy, man. That's our guy. Yeah, he's not too bad. He's not too shabby-gabby. But yeah, like I said, a couple of things in the alt mode that kind of bug me. Bot mode is probably where I'm going to keep him, where I prefer him. And let's see if I can do any type of build with this guy in the future. I'll probably start with Black Row. Maybe even Over Air. Now that I'm looking at it, the blue and gold combo does remind me of Over Air, but Over Air is very blocky. So, excuse me. We'll see what we can pull off, huh? Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you watching, and hope you have enjoyed the video. Have a lovely day, my friend. Stay wise. Bye-bye.